after we have seen planning, the importance of planning in academic writing, as well as the major ways of planning, and also drafting, and what do we mean by drafting, as well as the main tips followed and used in, when drafting a scholarly academic piece. Now it's high time to see sharing. So what do we mean by sharing? So sharing your writing. Sharing refers to the many ways in which writers can share their scholarly and creative works with peers for constructive feedback. So sharing aims at achieving or bringing feedback from peers regarding the improvement of the existing draft. And then use this feedback and to revise and improve their works. So the feedback must be used to improve the existing draft. Before we pursue with sharing, it's very important to mention something, that feedback can take different forms, such as an advice, a result, ratings, a comment, a survey, an opinion, a response, as well as an idea. The importance of sharing your academic piece. So sharing is as important as planning and drafting. First of all, sharing is important because it creates an audience. When you practice sharing writing, it provides writers with a built-on and a built-in meaningful audience. You will have an audience thanks to sharing, and this audience will come to you and they will tell you, we value your piece. And this is how you develop and improve your piece. Second, sharing is important and significant because it brings a constructive feedback. Sharing writing gives students and writers automatic feedback. Feedback can either formal in an evaluation or informal with comments, sticky notes, or reactions with reading. Sharing is also important because it builds confidence. Through the act of sharing writing and getting feedback, writers will continue to grow their confidence in writing and be willing to take more risks and more writing projects in the future. This is how we grow as professional writers, and would be a missed opportunity if sharing process doesn't happen or was skipped. So sharing is as important as planning and drafting. What are the sharing ways? The same thing which we talked, which I said about planning ways. Here, there are also the sharing ways which I have to highlight. First, you can share with a partner. So have a colleague who has the same interest as you and give him or hand him or her your academic piece or your article to read, to give feedback, and also to write annotations and comments. Second, sharing writing with a table team. So this is different from the sharing with a partner. This happens, or this kind of sharing or way of sharing happens with a team members. They can be 5 or they can be 6, but they can't be more than 10. Here, do the same. You hand your piece of writing into the team members and ask them for feedback regarding language, format, style, problematic, structure, and so on and so forth. The third sharing way is sharing writing as a class. Here simply has a large number of members and stand in front of these members as if you're a teacher and speak about your problematic, speak about your writing project, speak about your ideas, and let them give you their comments and their feedback. There is also another type which is very modern, We call it sharing through preprints. Preprints are preliminary versions of scientific manuscripts like Routledge, Palgrave Macmillan, Wiley, and so on and so forth, that researchers share by posting to online platforms known as preprint servers before peer review and publication in academic journal. Preprint servers are publicly available online archives that host preprints and their associated data. Examples of preprints which you might rely on are many. We have one in the social or physical sciences, we have another one in the social sciences, and we have a third one in biology. Here you simply search about these websites and try to share your writing for peer review. This is a interesting and extensive bibliography for you to read and to consider. Hopefully it will help you enlarge your background knowledge as far as sharing is concerned. I would like to thank you again for watching me. Thank you very much. Take great care.